Hi friends, in this video we'll do one more problem on bank reconciliation statement as we have been doing. In this problem we'll start with the passbook balance and try to arrive at the cash book balance. Okay. From the following particulars, prepare bank reconciliation statement showing the balance as per cash book on 31st December 2018. Two checks of rupees 12,000 and 15,000 were deposited in the bank in the last week of December but were not credited by the bank as at end of December. So some checks were deposited in the last week of December but these checks were not credited in the bank account as at the end of December. A check of rupees 5,000 which was received from a customer on 15 December 2018 was entered in the bank column of the cash book but was omitted to be deposited in December 2018. We received a check from a customer. As soon as we receive a check, we pass the entry bank account at our to customer account or bank account at our to debtor account. That has been done. It has been recorded in the deposit side of the cash book in the bank column. But the accountant has forgotten to deposit the check in the bank. That means if the check is not deposited in the bank would not collect money on the check. Hence, there would not be any credit in the passbook. Checks for rupees 12,000 were issued in November 2018, but out of them checks amounting to rupees 2,000 were not presented for payment up to December 31st, 2018. That means some checks were issued in the month of November. Out of them, some checks have not been presented till date for payment. Interest on investment rupees 10,000 collected by the bank appeared in the passbook. That means it has not been recorded in the cash book. Balance as per passbook was rupees 1 lakh and we are given the answer as balance as per cash book of 1,20,000. Let us start preparing the bank reconciliation statement. I'll simply write bank reconciliation statement of a trader as on 31st December 2018. Particulars rupees. We'll start with bank balance as per passbook. It is rupees 1 lakh given in the problem. Now we have to arrive at the cash book balance. We are going to make some additions and we may have some less items to arrive at the cash book balance. Let us start with our working notes. Cash book balance, passbook balance. We are starting with passbook balance with 1 lakh rupees. Debit side 1 lakh rupees. Debit, credit. This is deposit side, this is withdrawal side. This is withdrawal side and this is deposit side. We are starting with passbook, we have to make it equal to cash book, hence we put a star mark to the cash book. Two checks of rupees 12,000 and 15,000 were deposited in the bank in the last week of December but were not credited by the bank as at the end of December. So we have received some checks from customers. As soon as we receive the check, we pass the entry bank account debtor to debtor. Hence, when we talk about cash book, we are talking about the bank column in the cash book or the bank account in our books. So bank account debtor, we have passed this entry, but the checks were not credited by the bank up to December. So we started with a debit here, another debit, the balance will increase. Now here the balance is relatively lower. So what should be done to the passbook to make it equal to cash book? Cash book is showing a balance higher by 27,000. So to make passbook equal to cash book, we have to increase the passbook balance by 27,000. So we'll write here checks deposited but not credited 27,000. Next B, a check of rupees 5,000 which was received from a customer on 15th December. So let us start again with our working notes. Passbook, cash book. We put a star mark to cash book because we want to make passbook equal to cash book. check for rupees 5,000 which was received from a customer. As soon as we receive a check from a customer, we pass the entry bank account debtor to debtor. We debit the bank account was entered in the bank column of the cash book but was omitted to be deposited in December 2018. We have recorded the check received from the customer, but the accountant forgot to deposit it in the bank, and till the time we deposit the check in the bank is not going to collect money on the check. So this check was never sent to the bank, so there would not be a corresponding credit in the passbook. So now what will happen? We started with the debit balance. Another debit means the balance will increase. Here the balance is relatively lower. So what should I do to the passbook to make it equal to cash book? I have to increase it by 5,000 rupees. Check received, recorded in cash book, but not deposited. Next, checks of rupees 12,000 were issued in November 2018, but out of them, checks amounting to 2,000 rupees not presented for payment up to December 31, 2018. So let us start with our working notes again. Passbook, cash book. Checks issued. We have issued checks for rupees 12,000. I'll split it into two parts and write 10,000 and 2,000. As soon as we issue a check, we record it as a withdrawal in the cash book, 10,000 and 2,000. Out of this, checks valuing to rupees 2,000 were not presented for payment. That means remaining 10,000 were presented for payment and withdrawn from the passbook before the end of the month of December. So checks issued worth 10,000 recorded in the cash book and also presented for payment in the passbook. This is not the reason of difference, so we can strike it off. The balance 2,000 were issued, recorded in the cash book but not presented for payment. So now what will happen? The balance in the cash book will reduce. The balance in the passbook will show a higher balance. So what should I do to the passbook to make it equal to cash book? I have to reduce it by 2,000 rupees. Check issued but not presented for payment, rupees 2,000. Last transaction, interest on investment rupees 10,000 collected by the bank appeared in the passbook. That means it has not been recorded in the cash book. That is why it is a reason of difference. If it was recorded in the cash book, then it won't appear in the problem at all. Passbook, cash book, I'll put a star mark here. What is the interest on investment? Interest on investment 10,000 collected by the bank, but it has not been recorded in the cash book. Now what will happen? Passbook will show a higher balance, cash book will show a lower balance. To make passbook equal to cash book, we have to reduce the balance by 10,000 rupees. Interest on investment credited in passbook only. Now the total of plus items is 27 plus 5, 32,000. 1 lakh plus 32 is 1 lakh 32,000. Like this we write, then we go down. The total of less items is 12,000 rupees, 10,000 plus 2,000. Now the balance is 1,20,000, which is nothing but bank balance as per cash book. If you see the problem, the solution is also 1,20,000 rupees. So this is how we solve a problem on bank reconciliation statement when we start with the passbook balance as the starting point. Thank you.